Hey, welcome back to Pillow Talk. This is Kevin Fear. Thanks for sticking around during the break. If you're just joining us, maybe for the first time, this is a show about sleep. We talk about all different things regarding sleeping, not just mattresses, but we talk about mattresses. We talk about adjustable bases. We talk about foundations, covers, pillows. We interview people from the industry. I do research and share these articles with you. It might be an incredible surprise to you. I'm not a medical doctor. So don't anything I say that applies to medical, talk to your doctor, obviously. But I'm a serial entrepreneur and I've been in the bedding business almost 15 years. Been pretty successful in the bedding business. I've learned a lot of things, a lot of education in the bedding business from our suppliers, the reps, and it's interesting. There's so much more to it. And you spend a third of your life in your bed. It affects, I say this every show, it affects everything you do. It affects your health dramatically. If you don't believe me, Google how does sleep affect my health? Blood pressure, mental acuity, relationships, how you drive, how you perform at work, the healing of your body, on and on and on and on. One of my favorite I love to use analogies and stories. And one of my favorite ones is people will come in to look at a quality bed that's really going to last you and really going to make a difference in your life. And they'll comment on the price of it. And, my industry has done a horrific job of setting expectations for people in the bedding industry. Something that you spend a third of your life in that affects you so much. And we have trained people to look for a $499 mattress. I got to tell you, and this is my opinion, you get what you pay for. You're not going to get a quality mattress for $499 with what they cost to build. It's my opinion. That's what I've seen out there. I used to, in the early days, buy name brand inexpensive mattresses and do videos where we cut them apart and show you what's inside and how they make them so inexpensive. I'll give you one example is the customers got savvy to coil count a number of years ago. How many coils are in a mattress? So they would look for a high coil count. Must be a good mattress if it's got a lot of coils in it, right? Well, let me tell you what the mattress industry did. They started using a thinner gauge wire. That's the thickness of the wire that they use to make the coil. Every time they make a circle in a coil spring, that's a turn. So a quality coil would be a thicker gauge with many turns because that would give you a more solid, longer lasting spring. So they use a thinner gauge wire and they will put less turns in it because when you're making thousands of mattresses, it saves so much wire, and they would put more coils in it. So you really weren't getting anything. You were getting a lot weaker coils, but you were getting a lot more of them. That's just one example. A foam encased mattress is a great thing. That's where they put a wall of foam around the outside. So when you get near the edge, the mattress doesn't collapse, doesn't feel like you're falling out. When you sit on the edge, you don't get a hard wire in the thigh. I cut apart a mattress once where they took this thick foam that was, it was flexible, but I would equate it to styrofoam. And they wrapped it up around the sides just so it would feel like it was foam encased. You see what I mean? So anyway, let me get back to my story. People come in and they comment on the price, and I say to them, most of our stores are glass in the front. And I'll say, do you lease or own that car? And typically lease, we run into a lot. It's the analogy I like to use. I think the average lease in America right now is over $600 a month. And I'll ask them, how much time a day do you spend in that car? It's typically maybe an hour, right? So 7 hours a week. And I say, okay, so you're willing to spend on a 3-year lease, 600 times 3 years, it's about $21,000 to spend 1 hour a day in it. You're okay turning that in after 3 years and giving up $21,000 for 1 hour a day of service. But you come in to look at a bed that's going to last you 10 to 20 years, and it's a fraction of the price of what you're going to spend on that car. It's going to affect your health, how you perform at work, and you're balking over that. I mean, I like to put it in perspective for people. And buying a mattress is like buying a refrigerator. Nobody wants to spend money on a refrigerator. When your refrigerator dies, the last thing you want to do is go out and spend money on a refrigerator. But when you go buy the nice one with the double stainless steel doors and the LED lights and the crisper drawer and the freezer on the bottom and the water in the door, you really enjoy it when you use it. Every time you open that thing, you say, wow, I'm glad I got the good one. Same with the bed. When you wake up in the morning and you feel refreshed, your body doesn't hurt, you're well rested, you start your day on a much higher note, you say, I'm so glad I got this bed. It's the same thing, really. I just want to put it in perspective. But today, I take on all kinds of topics. I'm not afraid to take on this one. Buying a mattress online versus buying in store. It's a CNN article. And I want to go over the part about the reasons to buy a mattress in store. What we do, just FYI, we have the big online brands in our store. We have the full Purple lineup, 7 or 8 different mattresses on the floor. Other people will say they have Purple, but they would only have 2 or 3 mattresses. Consumers believe that, there's just one Purple mattress. No, there's like 7 or 8 different Purples. We have them on our floor. We pull up the website, give you the same price as online. Okay, so you're not paying any more, and you get to try it before you buy it. That should be reason enough right there. How in the world could you pick from 7 or 8 different mattresses online? You can't. You don't know what you're getting, right? And we have Puffy too, which is the other big one. Lifetime warranty. We have their full lineup on our floor. Lifetime warranty. It's crazy, but that's what they give you. They're great beds. My fiance sleeps on a Puffy. She loves it. They're a hybrid bed. They're really, really nice, and they're very reasonably priced. Give you the same deal they're giving online, the same price as online. So yes, one of their points here on this CNN article is you get to try in store before you buy. And let's talk about if you buy online. Well, salespeople can help with advice and answers to questions. Let's go over that first. True. You're buying online, all you're getting is a sales pitch from the mattress company. And let me tell you, in the industry, they're referred to marketing companies, not bedding companies necessarily. These guys are online to sell you beds, but they're excellent marketers. Okay, so they're going to give you a million reasons why you should buy their brand. But when you come into a store, the salesperson is going to be able to share with you their experience with all the different brands. They don't care which bed you buy. They just want you to buy a bed from them. And we have all the brands under one roof: Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Hybrid, Purple, Puffy, Number Beds, Posh & Lavish, Eclipse Hotel Quality Bedding, and others. Okay, we have them all on the floor. So they're going to tell you the pros and cons to all of them. When you're shopping online, they're not going to tell you any of the cons to their beds, right? They're just going to tell you all the pros. So you're going to get a much honest view of the beds. You buy locally, it's going to be fast delivery and setup. You say, well, big deal. They'll deliver it online. No, let me tell you what they're going to do. They're going to deliver a roll-packed mattress. A roll-pack mattress it's about $1 million machine, and they put the mattress in a plastic bag, and it's 12 inches thick or so. Goes down a set of rollers. The machine grabs the end of the bag, and it sucks all the air out. It takes a 12-inch mattress and makes it about 4 inches thick, and then it rolls it up into about a 16-inch circle, and they drop it in a box, and they ship it to you, and it lands on your doorstep, and it's heavy. Heavy. Now you got to lug that thing up to the room. You got to move the old mattress and do something with it and open this thing up and wait for it to expand. It's a big deal. And then, yeah, of course they have a return, but then you got to let strangers in your house. And let me tell you, these online companies, they don't send their own people out that I'm aware of to pick it out. They use outside companies that have independent contractors. So you don't know who's coming in your house to pick this thing up. Okay. And then a lot of these things end up in landfills. You're just trying out a mattress and stuffing it in a landfill. I mean, we have a sleep guarantee on many of our mattresses, but something to think about. And this is the next point in this article in CNN. It says online returns may be a hassle and can be wasteful. A few of the sleep experts we spoke with lean towards buying in person or at least trying a mattress out before purchasing, not just because that can help you make a more informed decision, but because the online process can both be inconvenient and wasteful, right? So it's good to do your research online, but go in and try it and buy locally. Hopefully at Mattress Express, you can get all our locations. We're up against the break here. I didn't even realize it. Go to mattressexpressny.com. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS during business hours. We're going to be right back after this break. Stick around. I think you're going to find the next segment really interesting. This is Kevin Fear, and this is Pillow Talk.